Can I speak with you just a moment?
Sure.
How are you today?
All right.
My
I'm
name's
a
Officer McPherson.
little hot.
I'm with the police department here in
Sure.
Bristol. The reason I'm talking to you is we've gotten some complaints about you going around filming in police department parking lots, things like that. What's going on?
Just doing some filming today.
You're doing some filming today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you looking into some of the Commonwealth attorneys' cars and things like that?
I'm just
places where they have a reasonable expectation of privacy?
You know there's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public, sir.
There is, sir. Inside of vehicles there is.
Not if you can see it from public, sir. You know better than that.
No, that's not entirely accurate.
Is that right? You all don't use you all use that to your benefit?
No, sir.
It's not?
Absolutely not. Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir. I don't have an ID on me.
You don't have an ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not giving my name, sir. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well,
it's called the plain view doctrine. You should know about that. Anything you can see from public view is filmable and recordable.
Okay. So, trespassing on property like over here where you're not allowed to be, restricted areas?
Where's restricted areas?
Right over here.
Show me where it's restricted.
Right over here where you were just
Okay,
at.
let's go.
We're not walking over there.
Where does it say restricted? Where's the restricted signs? Where's the private property signs?
You're over here on
Where's the no
property?
Where?
When you're over here on fire department property?
Fire department?
That's not public property.
Yes, sir, it is.
No, sir, it's not.
It's not funded by the public.
It is funded by the public.
Then it's public property.
But they have a reasonable expectation of privacy at the fire department too.
Sir, you don't know what the plain view doctrine is, do you?
Are you the attorney?
How do you know I'm not an attorney?
Are you the attorney?
How do you know I'm not an attorney? How do you know I'm not an attorney?
I don't know. That's why.
Well, all right. Well, don't doubt my intelligence.
I'm trying to have a conversation.
Well, I am trying to have one with you too.
Okay. All right. So
you know what the plain view doctrine is, right? You know what the plain view doctrine is, right?
Things like that.
You know what the plain view doctrine is, right?
I do know what the plain view doctrine is.
Well, then why are you even questioning me? I absolutely
is?
do. Anything that you can see from public is recordable.
Okay. So you're saying
that simple.
You're saying that people don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy inside their vehicle?
No, sir. They have to. The onus is on them to create that privacy, just like in your squad car. I can walk up to your squad car right now and film everything I can see in here because it's called plain view doctrine. You've left your computer on, which is not a good thing.
Is it not?
Because that's on you to create that privacy on that computer, right?
Okay.
Right?
No.
That's not right.
No.
Is it on me to create that privacy? Am I the one that's supposed to shut it?
Are you schooled with the police department policy or anything like
I
that?
am, sir, and in normal constitutional law as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Are you?
So basically you're just out here to cause trouble for everybody.
I didn't talk to anybody. So who's causing the trouble? You're the one that stopped me.
Listen, brother,
you're the one that stopped me.
I'm not stopping you.
Yes, you did. You hollered for me and told me to stop. Did you not?
Listen,
did you not?
All
right. So then you stopped me. So don't say you didn't. Oh, shut up.
Do you mind if I talk for just a second?
I'll talk to you, but he ain't making sense.
So we got a call down here.
He's been
As
a
you
dick.
can probably understand, you're open carrying a firearm, which is fine, okay? And you
Yes,
also
sir.
have a mask on. That
Yes,
can cause
sir.
some public concern.
With the COVID today, seriously?
I'm just saying, somebody openly
Seriously?
Just
Now who's being ridiculous?
Understand where I'm coming from, okay?
No, I don't know where you're coming from.
I'm just telling you what the call was that we received.
Well, I don't give a
okay?
shit what the call was.
So that's why
if I'm breaking the law,
we come down here to make
raise
sure
your voice to me, sir. You're the servant.
To make
understand
sure that you are safe.
Don't
and everyone else is safe. Okay.
I'm carrying the firearm.
Talk over.
Fuck you. Have a nice day, bitch. I'm done.
Have a good day, sir.
Keep stepping. You're dismissed. Tell everybody in there they need to close their curtains. I've got Social Security numbers all in the open. That's called plain view doctrine. Dumb.
Right now you're admitting to identity theft. You're stealing people's ID information.
If it was, it's on them. They're the one to get in trouble. You dumb. It's not my responsibility to hide people's information, is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah. On them, because they're the ones that would lose it. You You want to go there? Are you that stupid?
Are you?
No, I'm not, because I'm standing there. If it was identity theft, you'd be hooking me, wouldn't you?
Well, right now you're being... Right now you're being disorderly.
This is not disorderly. You can't be the complainant in a disorderly, you stupid. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong.
You can be the complaint in a disturbance call. You are retarded. Then hook me up then.
Never seen it set up like this where they had like one station. Then you have an additional station right there. Never really seen that. Probably in a few moments, not at the moment.
You can't film in federal facility.
I'm sorry?
You can't film in this facility because we have people's addresses and personal information up here, and you can't film here.
Well, I understand that you guys might have something personal, but we are allowed to do this, I'm pretty sure.
No, you're not.
Pretty sure you're not.
And this is a federal facility. It's not state. It's federal.
I know,
So I
I'm
have
sorry.
to ask you either to stop filming, or I have to ask you to leave.
So, like, after I'm done getting all my footage that I need for the post office, then I'll definitely leave.
No,
But
it's either you stop filming.
are you the postmaster?
I'm a supervisor.
Supervisor? Okay. So,
So
yeah.
I have to ask you to either turn it off.
Well, like I said, after I'm done, I definitely.
No, there's not an
I have
after
to
you're done,
ask
you have to
you to
leave.
either turn it
All right,
off.
so you must be the supervisor. I mean, the postmaster.
No, what I am is I'm a clerk that knows that I have it right here. It
Sir,
says that you
so
have
either I
to,
have to ask you, or I'm gonna have
you
to
have
call
to have
the police.
permission to.
Well, I don't think that the police is necessary. I don't.
Then I
have
would
to
have
close
to
it.
ask you to turn it off, leave.
And all I was doing is just filming the stuff that's in the
Sir,
lobbies
you
right
can't.
here.
It's people's personal information. What if it's someone's letter here? What if it was yours?
Well, that's just the thing.
And I
If
totally
it's
understand.
something that's something in like private
But I'm
and it's in
asking
public,
you.
you guys have to protect it.
Yeah, this
I'm
isn't-
asking you.
This isn't for YouTube or anything else. You have to leave.
So, ma'am, so
Sir, no,
first of all, we
no,
have to
There is no.
film in public, and then I have to
No, no,
purchase
no.
a stamp
Sir.
and fill out a passport. So I
I'm
it's
asking
several
you
things that I need to
because
do.
this is
So
the
if
request.
you need to do-
Either you can stop filming.
Oh, so you're asking? Oh, okay,
I'm asking.
I understand. I understand. Well, I respectfully decline.
Okay,
Okay.
then I'll have to call the police.
Go ahead and-
Well, that's unnecessary.
A few minutes later.
How you doing, off? Man, pretty good. Nothing's really going on. I was trying to educate everyone here that we had a right to do exactly what we was doing.
Okay.
But they're not interested, man. So they called you guys.
Are you? I mean,
1170 is just a business.
yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Is it Officer Catchings? Okay. Your badge number, sir?
796.
Appreciate it.
So, you just came in here just to prove a point, or like something happened that you have to start recording?
So nothing actually happened. I just can't. Actually, when the lady right here at the counter, when she first encountered me, I was filming like the Mother's Day gift cards right here, and then she just came out of nowhere like, "You can't do it. You just can't do it." And she ran and got a manager, and the manager came out and tried to say the same thing, but I was trying to explain to him that we can. And I was asking for a postmaster that someone of a higher authority may know, and they said she was at a meeting, but it looked like she came out. So I'm not entirely sure. They're not sure. So
Okay. I mean, is there anything that we can help resolve the situation where everybody can just, walk away? And
yeah.
go on
So
with our day?
yeah, for sure. So what'd be great is if you guys can educate them that what we're doing is constitutionally protected, and that should suffice. That'd be beautiful.
Okay. You mind if I get your information, sir?
I just want to
Your
remain.
license number?
No, I just want to remain anonymous. You know.
Well, I mean, I made contact with you.
I understand.
I I gotta get your information.
Well, minus a crime, there's no legal obligation for me to.
I made contact with you, so that's the main reason why.
I can understand. I can understand.
So that's all I'm saying is that I made contact with you. You know, you're still. You know, I mean, did she deny you service? Did she say that you couldn't buy the postcard?
Oh, no, she didn't. She never said that. She was just basically saying in order to serve me, I would have to cut off my camera, which will be a definite violation of my rights if I have to surrender those rights in order to get services. So.
Okay, well, listen, man. I just want you to be able to go get your card and, you know, go about your day. Like, you know, it sounds innocent enough. I still need to speak with her, but
yeah, like I said, the postmaster.
Just like how you asked me for my information, I
understand, but it's per your policy to identify yourself.
Well, no, listen. What I'm saying is that I made contact with you. You're choosing to remain here.
Of course.
And videotape, which, I mean, I get it.
Right.
But what I'm telling you is that because we made contact, I need to get your information now.
What information you need?
I just need your driver's license. I just want to say that I made contact with
no,
you.
yeah. Well, minus a crime, officer. I already know in the state of Illinois, there's no legal obligation for me to identify myself to you. There's no crime afoot. So we ain't gonna be doing that today.
We are here. We are here.
They would like you to leave.
Yeah, I know. And I will once I'm done conducting the business that I need to conduct there.
Here's the next problem. If I go ask their boss and say you're refusing to leave, you're going to get arrested for criminal trespassing.
So on federal property, and you're a county officer. So you guys have jurisdiction.
Municipality officer.
Right. So, but you're not a federal officer. So the appropriate authorities.
Would you like me to call the postal inspector?
No, you don't even know what's going on, sir. You coming in right away trying to escalate.
He's saying that he came in here. I haven't had a chance to speak with him yet. I encountered him first.
If you look right there on their walls.
He came in here to try and purchase a Mother's Day card.
Wasn't
that what it was?
A stamp and a passport.
Okay, okay, I thought you said money. Okay, so he came here to get his stamp and passport.
While recording. There you go.
While recording.
For sure.
So you're saying, hold on, I just want to make sure I get this straight. So you came in, I thought you said you were like coming in here to purchase something or conduct some business.
So it was three things. So the first thing I wanted to do is record in public and purchase a stamp and fill out a passport. But what I forgot to tell you is, officer, if you look right there on the rules and regulations on federal property, it tells them that we can record in the post office. So that's another thing. Okay. Which is a right. So I mean, this officer comes in trying to escalate things, man. I mean, you know, he's talking about trespassing.
You and I are talking.
I'm just saying. I'm saying he's coming in trying to escalate. I don't like that. You know, I know exactly what I'm doing. This ain't my first time doing it. And you know. Are you the postmaster? Are you the postmaster?
I want the sense of being recorded. How may I help you?
Well, like
I want the sense of being recorded.
I understand. We're in public, though, man. We're in public. Are you familiar with your postal 7? See?
Yeah, we're not
see
in
what I'm
public
saying?
right now.
Sir, this is public. This is public property, sir.
We're not in the public right now. She said she didn't want you recording her. Okay, now me as a police showing up, okay, whatever. That's fine. I mean, I really don't care. What I'm saying is that you got other citizens, okay? You got these people who want their privacy too.
And no one's even. My thing. Are you interested in seeing the rules and regulations or no?
Listen, I don't mind, man. Listen, you know, I was in the squad car minding my own business.
I understand. I feel like it's a waste of resources as well.
I'll figure it out, sure.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, sir. The reason why I don't want you to record in there is because there's personal information with credit cards, social security numbers, all that stuff. They want you to record inside that area.
Okay, and
so you
which
are
we
free to
can.
conduct your business with your cell phone off.
No, that's not what this says, sir. So if you're interested in reading this or not.
That is coming from the postmaster.
Yeah, but she doesn't, we're talking about the law, sir. She's talking about feelings. And you guys are law enforcement, not feelings enforcement.
No.
Okay, so the rules are right here. Officer Kenseth, it seems like you might be more willing to, because this guy trying to escalate things, I can tell.
He's not.
If you see right there, it'll tell you everything you need to know. It's right there.
Okay, so they're saying foyers, hallways,
Lobbies. Corridors.
Now, but once you pass that area right there, people are giving their personal information.
That's correct.
That's more than likely not happening out here, okay? Unless you're just standing right over somebody, okay? Also, it says right here that other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head.
That's correct.
Also, it says right here, you're prohibited from recording where official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or federal court order or rule.
So that's talking about auditoriums.
So no, what I'm saying.
I'm gonna listen to you, officer, and then you're gonna listen to me.
So what I'm saying is, man, the main point is, look, they didn't want you recording there. People have their rights too, okay? They don't want to be recorded. They don't want you all looking around them doing stuff. They have their right to privacy, okay? I get what you're doing here, okay, and I understand that. But now it's causing a bigger issue than what it needs to be.
Here's the deal, dude.
We got a sergeant coming, right? We'll speak with him.
He's going to tell you the same thing I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
We don't care about the recording, but they do.
Okay.
If they want you arrested for trespassing, if we ask you to leave, we can issue a ticket for trespassing and arrest you for trespassing.
Sir, you cannot trespass me.
She trespassed you. I can't.
She can't trespass me if I have official business here, sir.
She said you're not buying anything.
Yeah, because I wasn't allowed to, sir. Do you get that? She called you guys. I waited for you guys to get here to have a dialogue.
That's fine, whatever. I don't care if it doesn't identify himself.
Yeah, I don't have to. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just saying.
If you're buying a passport, you have to identify yourself.
We're not buying a passport, just filling out the application. I can't even do that.
Paperwork. But it was going to have his camera on.
Yeah, because you have a right.
Go in there right now, go do it.
Well, there's two people in there, so I mean.
She's free to go. Yeah.
That's correct.
So if you really want to do business, go right in there.
Hold on. Let me explain something. You're the postmaster, correct?
Sir, you're free to handle your business. If you want
If you're not going to listen to me and be unprofessional, then I'm going to just ignore you guys.
Stay there. You want to make a purchase. What would you like to purchase?
Well, I'm going to purchase a stamp.
Come here so you can purchase.
So she don't want to listen. We just wait for the sergeant.
No, she's saying that
I know she's trying to rush my work, sir. She's trying to rush what I have to do. I don't.
You want to purchase a stamp, a Mother's Day card?
No, I don't want a Mother's Day card. I just want to purchase a stamp. I want to be able to film in public first. That's the first thing I want to do, without that being trampled on. Purchase a stamp and fill out a passport application.
Go right ahead.
I'm going to. But we're going to wait for the sergeant to get here before. How you doing, Sergeant?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, pretty good.
What the other guy?
Yeah.
So they offered him to go in there, have the camera on, make his purchases, and he doesn't want to be rushed. He wants to listen to the postmaster. Who's calling someone. Percolate some of these issues.
And to film in public too. Forgot about that.
What's that?
And to record in public. I showed Officer Ketchums the rules and regulations right there.
I understand that.
Oh, okay.
That too, but
Okay.
the problem you're going to run into is that there are still laws in Illinois that we can enforce, exclusive of your right to record. But if they ask you to leave and you refuse, you're trespassing.
Well, I'm not gonna, like I was telling them before you got here, if I'm gonna be threatened with arrest if I don't leave, I will leave. So, they're never gonna refuse to leave.
That's what we're building towards, and I don't want it to get there either.
Well, I hope, wish, and pray that it don't get there, Sergeant, because it's going to come down to Orlando Park for you guys. If you guys are going to come and trample on my rights today, I mean, this ain't my first time doing
That's
this.
not quite accurate. This ain't my first rodeo either.
Oh, well, then you should know then, Sarge. You should know what I'm doing is protected.
I do know, and I do know that you would be wrong.
I would be wrong. Okay.
Yeah. All right, man. I don't know what your name is. What's your first name?
I'm just going to remain anonymous, man.
You want to remain anonymous?
Yeah,
okay.
just because we can.
All right, here's what we're doing. They got to go through like 6 layers of red tape to decide whether they want to sign complaints against you. So we're going to leave.
Okay.
You're free to go in there and do your business.
Okay.
I don't see anybody rushing you to get out of here. As a matter of fact, we've sat here and waited for them to call me and for me to show up. You've been here for what, half hour?
Yeah, probably about 30 with you
I don't
guys.
see anybody rushing you out the door.
They were trying to though.
So, and then they compromise and say, hey, you're free to come in here as long as there's no other customers and you're not violating anybody's privacy, because this is like a bank. People have personal information, whatever.
Right.
It's a federal law that you can't do it. If the postal inspector wants to do something about you recording in here.
You said it's a federal law that I can't do it?
Yeah. But I'm not an FBI agent, so.
That's telling you right there that we can't. Officer Kessler just read it. So that's not
If
true.
there's an issue, they said in that area, due to people's
Personal information.
Because like,
So I haven't gone in there yet. I know at the post office by my house, they got a big sign up that says you can't have your camera out and have to be on your phone.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's in there too. Maybe not.
No, of course not.
But if they refuse you service, you are obligated to leave. But they can't make a decision on what they want to do about that right now, so we're going to leave.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, my thing.
In the meantime, you're free to do your business in there.
I know I am. I know.
Keep your cool because I don't want to come back.
Well, I mean, if they call you back, then it'll be them wasting you guys' resources. So if you come back, and that's just on you.